Yes people, what's good? Hope you're having a good Monday. Early morning workout this morning then, 5:30 at the moment. On the way to the gym now to hit legs. Yes, I do apologise about the 2 missed uploads, the back and the deadlift workout. I had work commitments, I do apologise, but I am back now, back to uploading, and yeah. We'll be kicking things off with a lay-in or seated leg curl, followed on by most probably some sort of leg extension, whether or not that's a single or a double leg extension. And then we will move on to squats, heavy squats today. So yes people, at the gym now, let's get in there, get it in. So yes people, kicking things off then with this lay-in leg curl. As you can see on the warm-up sets, just adding in a little bit of a pause at the top of the rep. This is just to get a full squeeze in the hamstrings until we move up to the higher sets. Now as you can see here, turning around, just using this leg curl to warm up the calves. This is just to make sure that when we move into leg extensions, that the calves and the knee joints are nice and mobile. Now as we move into the third set then, as I begin to fatigue at the higher weights, what we do is we incorporate a drop set. This is just to drop the weight and fully burn out the hamstrings. Same again then for the final set. Again, dropping the weight down lower, making sure that we can get full range of movement for the first 8 to 10 reps, and then burning out with some partials, moving into another drop set. So yes people, moving into the second exercise then, this seated hamstring curl. Sticking with hamstrings, making sure that we fully burn them out. For the first 1 to 2 sets, we want to make sure that we have full control of the movement, making sure that we squeeze the hamstrings at the bottom. Adding in this little pause just allows you to control the weight and have more of a squeeze on the hamstrings as we move into the higher sets.
fourth and final set here then, as the legs begin to fatigue as they are here, we want to make sure that we burn them out completely. So by doing this, we want to make sure that we have full range of movement for about 8 to 10 reps and then burning out with partials. The partials just allow you to get more of a burn in the muscle that you're working. Moving on to a quad focused exercise here then, single alternating leg raises. I personally prefer the single as it allows you to have more range of movement and making sure that you're hitting each leg with the same amount of reps without one dominating the other. Moving into the third set then, here as you can see, setting up for the higher weight, we just want to make sure that we have a nice squeeze at the top of the rep. I try to complete these sets with minimal of rest. This just allows me to have more of a quad focused exercise that allows me to feel the squeeze and the burn in one complete exercise without having to do alternate machines. Now that we've warmed up the quads and the hamstrings, then we move into squats. As you can see here, it's still important to start off with a warm-up set just to make sure that the exercise feels nice. As you can see here, making sure that we hit the correct depth with the bum passing the knees as we move into the higher weight. Now with 40 kilos loaded on the bar, it's important to remember that as we move up the weight that we keep each rep looking the exact same so that we hit the correct amount of depth, so that when we hit the top set we ensure that we have the right amount of depth. $60 kilos loaded on the bar now. Now with 80 kilos loaded on the bar, it's important to remember that we want to make sure that every rep looks the same. So as you can see here, making sure that we brace fully even at the lower weight, so that when we move into the higher sets, and especially for your top set, that you're nice and controlled and don't have any movement in the rep. $100 kilos now on the bar then. So now 120 kilos on the bar. And now with 140 kilos loaded on the bar, again, main objective here is to ensure that we hit the correct depth. Now, top set for today then, 150 kilos, moving very well. And finishing off with a top set for a deadlift with 230 kilos raw.